out of the Christian era, Christian trilogy, and we're moving into 1983, where Dylan is moving back towards secular work with Infidels. Now, Infidels has got some mystic, spiritual themes still as well, which I feel like are aftershocks from Shot of Love. You see, I'm conflicted on Infidels because it shares problems that I have with A, the freewheeling, and B, with self-portrait. And that A, legendary compositions are placed next to incredibly just okay songs, and B, the production makes it worse, which seems to be a trend for the 1980s. Bootleg series is a lot better mixed, and I'm saying that as someone who knows nothing about the technicality of music. I know nothing. It just sounds better when it's mixed better, and we didn't get those fully released until like almost 40 years later. It was so funny, people online begging, like, can we go back in time and ask Dylan to add Blind Willie McTell? I don't understand why he shelves his greatest material, because if that was on this album, my perception of the album would have changed a lot, I think. Sweetheart Like You, the song, is a perfectly crafted song, and it's catchy too, but I really can't get behind the line, you know, a woman like you should be at home, that's where you belong, taking care of someone else who don't know how to do you wrong, because that's just like awful. And I feel like the chorus of the song as well makes it seem like he's a savior figure to a damsel in distress, like kind of thing. Don't Fall Apart on Me Tonight was one of my first songs of Dylan that I heard from the 80s, so I've got some tie to that. But the first version that I heard was the bootleg version, like Take Two or whatever. So when I heard the studio version, I got major like ick, because it's like infinitely worse. Like, it's the same song but just worse on this album. Like, I can't unhear it. It's just so frustrating, because like Neighborhood Bully is the equivalent of Street Legal's New Pony. In other words, a total joke of a song to me that isn't good at all. Yet comes after is License to Kill. I'm not talking about the Bond song. I'm talking because this came before that. License to Kill is probably one of the best elaborate explorations of the moral justification of violence that I've seen. It's incredibly thought-provoking. Man thinks because he rules the earth he can do with it as he please. If things don't change soon, he will. Oh, man has invented his doom. First step was touching the moon. The woman in this song is like a passive spectator to man's violence, and it's almost begging everyone in the world to get along, just painting a perfect picture of a world gone wrong reference. But it's just vague enough to leave it open to interpretation as well. Like, why are these two songs on the same album, License to Kill, Neighborhood Bully, for example, yet let alone right next to each other? And then there's other songs like Union Sundown and Man of Peace. They're okay, but they're just forgettable. Of course, I'm not refuting that Joker Man is a masterpiece. It's a mythical, beautiful, elegant, dreamy musical experience that I'm not even going to get into. And on an album with 8 songs that I really enjoy, like half of them, this is like a major negative for me if I only enjoy like half the album. And not that I don't enjoy the other songs, it's just like, I don't know. I'll put this on high C tier right behind Slow Train. I wish I could put it higher, and that's why it's so frustrating to me, because it feels like wasted potential in so many different parts of this album, although I love Joker Man. Joker Man's amazing.